Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the first video in our series, in our Start Your Pharmacy Business series. And in this video today, we'll be discussing patent medicine shops. So how can you start, register and license a patent medicine shop in Nigeria? That's what we'll be talking about today. So at the end of this video, I expect that you would have known who a patent medicine vendor is, what a patent medicine store is, and the step-by-step procedure for registration and licensing of a patent medicine shop. So sit back and relax. Meanwhile, I would like to show you the beautiful environment here. It's summer in this part of the world and I'm enjoying it real time. It's beautiful, the warmth, the color, the fruits, vegetables, it's really beautiful. So sit back and let's talk about patent medicine shops and how to register and license them. My name is Grace and this is Care Zone. If you have not subscribed, please do and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. So without further ado, let's jump right into the business of the day. Step-by-step procedure for registering and starting a patent medicine business in Nigeria. At this point, I'd like you to note that we'll be using Lagos State as a reference. So at the end of this training, I expect that you would have known the things you need to consider before starting the patent medicine business, and you would also have understood the steps and procedures for registering and licensing a patent medicine shop. So let's talk about a few things you need to consider. Just like any other business, you want to ask yourself why you're going into this business. Ask yourself some questions. Are you just running away from the previous job you already had, or what is your reason for wanting to go into this business? And the reason is, if you're able to answer these questions honestly, then you can cope with the challenges and the stress and everything involved in going on with the business. For example, if your reason for wanting to start a patent medicine business is because you don't want to do an 8 to 5 job, you're already setting yourself up, because retail business or drug retail business is a business that does not close, it does not shut down. So you're likely going to be working 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. You're going to be working Saturdays, Sundays, and even public holidays. So you really need to understand your why and be ready to roll with it. Another thing you need to do is to have a workable business plan. So you want to make sure that you have a well-written, detailed business plan. And then you also need to be strong and dedicated to your business, because that's how you'll be able to handle the physical, mental, and financial stress that comes with starting a business. And you should also know that it may be necessary for you to lower your standards, your financial standards or standard of living when your business is just being established, in order not to wreck the business. And then, how well do you know medicines or disease conditions and healthcare? All these are things you also need to take note of, because it can determine how much sales you would make and how good your services will be to your clients. It does not mean that you need to have a health background or you must have a health background before you can open a patent medicine shop, but it will be an added advantage for you. So the bottom line is, you need to evaluate the potentials of your business thoroughly and honestly before you go into it. And remember, every business comes with its own risk. So as you dream, it's good to dream big, but never have unrealistic expectations. So now to the business of the day. We'll start by defining what a patent medicine store is. So a patent medicine store is a store authorized to stock and sell some over-the-counter drugs within the country. And Patent medicine stores are not managed by pharmacists. They are managed by individuals who feel the need to serve the community in that capacity while making profit for themselves. They are usually located in villages or rural areas where pharmacy stores are scarce. But in some towns and cities, they also serve to augment the activities or services of pharmacists. So that is what a patent medicine store. Please take note of um, the fact that a patent medicine store stocks over the counter drugs. Over the counter medicines are medicines you don't need prescriptions to obtain. You don't need prescriptions to get them. And that is what the patent medicine store sells. So a patent medicine vendor is a person who does not have a formal training in pharmacy but sells over the counter drugs on a retail basis for profit and serves as a source of simple medicines for common illnesses. So that person is just an individual that is involved in retail of medicines, over the counter medicines used for treating simple illnesses. Now, what are the requirements that a patent medicine vendor must meet before they can be eligible to fill this role? The Pharmacists Council of Nigeria says that the person must be above 20 years of age and must have original O level certificate. And then being a pharmacy technician or having a nursing school or school of health background will be an advantage for the business. You can also have gone through some apprenticeship with a pharmacist. That will also be an advantage. The applicant must be of good character, must not be an ex-convict, and should be a tax-paying citizen of Nigeria. So these are requirements for a person to be eligible to be licensed as a patent medicine vendor. And the activities of patent medicine vendors are also regulated. Just like we discussed in the previous video about pharmacists, every business that has to do with food, drugs are all regulated. So the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria is foremost when it comes to regulation, registration, and licensing of all businesses related to drugs, drug retailing, manufacturing, and all other areas of drug production or drug business, medicines generally. So we also have NAFDAC. NAFDAC ensures that every medicine that is being sold is tested and approved by the agency. We also have NDLEA, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, ensuring that controlled drugs are not dispensed indiscriminately or abused in any form. And we also have in our neighborhood the Nigerian Police Force. All of these agencies are eyes watching to ensure that everything we do as businessmen and women involved in retailing of medicines are in line with guidelines and regulations stipulated by the federal government of Nigeria. We also have other interest groups that are, involved in assisting or helping members of their associations to meet the regulations stipulated by the agencies. So we have NAPMED, the National Association of Proprietary and Patent Medicine Dealers. We also have LSMDA in Lagos. We have LSMDA. NAPMED is nationwide. They have branches all over Nigeria. But LSMDA is a Lagos State Association for Medicine Dealers. So it's called Lagos State Medicine Dealers Association. Now, for you to succeed or for you to be licensed or for you to be registered by Pharmacists Council of Nigeria, it is not compulsory for you to belong to any of these interest groups. However, it may be in your favor to be a member because they assist their members in going through the process of registration and licensing with PCN. They help you to meet the requirements. So if you decide to start the business, it may be beneficial for you to first join these associations. They will take you through the process, they'll make it more seamless for you. So they share ideas about even how to source medicines, how to choose, locate shops in areas that are approved by PCN, and how to go through the whole process of and the regulatory requirements, and they provide general support to their members. So joining these groups may be of great value to you because, like they say, no man is an island. So it might be beneficial. Your registration and licensing process may be easier, but you will need to pay their dues and attend their meetings. So now let's look into the requirements for starting a patent medicine shop in Nigeria legally. We're going to talk about the steps you need to take. We're taking everything step by step. So the first thing we need to do is register your business name with Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC. After registering your business, the next thing you need to do is choose an area that is not on the list of restricted areas for siting of patent medicine shops. I'll explain this more as we move on. After choosing an area, then you locate a shop in that area. Then you apply to Pharmacists Council of Nigeria stating your intention to start a patent medicine shop. You pay the application fees, and then you would be taken through an orientation course, after which you would need to write an exam and pass an oral interview. Then, if you have succeeded, if you have done well in the interview, you can start up, you can start furnishing and stocking your shop, and you apply for inspection, for PCN inspection. Then you pay for your license and you wait for them to issue your license. So these are actually steps that you need to take. So the first step is to register your business with Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, and that involves choosing a business name. At this point, it's important for you to note that you could choose a business name that PCN would reject when you now take that business name to PCN. So one way to ensure that your name is not rejected is making sure that the name ends with patent medicine shop, not drugstore or medicine shop. So if it is Chinedu, then it should be Chinedu Patent Medicine Shop. And then you also ensure that your name is not already in use by another business. So once you have done that, the next thing you need to do is choose a location that is not restricted by PCN for siting of patent medicine shops. Now, due to availability of drugstores in many urban areas or many other areas of Lagos State, certain areas are not recommended for siting of patent medicine shops. So if you go to PCN and you're applying to open a patent medicine shop in certain areas, those areas will be rejected. And there's a list of areas where you cannot be allowed to site a patent medicine shop. I have a list here which you can take your time and go through. So the areas are on this list of locations restricted by PCN for siting of patent medicine shop. So you cannot site a patent medicine shop in these areas on this list, according to the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria. So what are the features of the shop after you have located an approved area? What are the features of your proposed shop? One, it should be 400 meters away from the nearby retail pharmacy, and it must be 200 meters away from any other patent medicine shop. So 400 meters away from a pharmacy shop, 200 meters from another patent medicine shop. And then the shop should not be less than 15 square meters in dimension. And it should be located away from a motor park, a market, or garbage dump site. And it should be easily accessible. If you have found a shop that meets these features or these requirements, you may pay for it so that another person doesn't take it. Because if you don't pay and you just continue with your processes, it's possible that before you are ready to take it, someone else may have taken the shop. And this happens a lot in areas in Lagos State and other areas where there's a lot of pressure. Businesses are springing up every day, and so there's high demand for shops. So after you have located your shop, you have seen the place, the next thing you would need to do is to apply to Pharmacist Council of Nigeria. What are the things you need in order to apply? You need a handwritten application where you will state that it is an application for location inspection, and you address it to the registrar, Pharmacist Council of Nigeria. You also state there that you intend to start a patent medicine shop. Then you also need your original WAEC results and any other certifications that you have. Maybe you're a registered nurse or you're a farm tech. You need 2 passport photographs endorsed at the back by one of your referees. And you need 2 recommendation letters or reference letters. One of those letters will be written by a registered and licensed pharmacist. And then you pay the non-refundable application fee through Remitter. And then you submit your application and prepare for interview, because you'll be given orientation, you'll be given guidelines, you'll be given something to go and read. So when you read up, you would write an exam to show that you understand what you have read. And then there will also be an oral interview. Likely, they may ask you, why do you want to open this patent medicine shop? And a few other questions to see if you have a good understanding of, what the business you are about to go into. So the venue and the date of your examination will be communicated to you. If you have done well at the examination and the interview, then you can begin to prepare for your inspection, approval, and licensing. So you will be notified on the day they will be coming for inspection. And these are the things they will be expecting to see when they come. They would like to see a very clean environment around the shop. They would like to see well-arranged medicines on the shelf. They would like to see good ventilation, cross-ventilation. You should have a fire extinguisher. Your shop should be well lit and bright. And then if they are impressed, then you are on your way to getting approved. So in a few months, your license will be ready for collection. They will tell you when to come and pay for your license. So any payments you've been making to PCN before this point, you should keep all the receipts of payments. So after a successful inspection of your premises, you now have an approved patent medicine shop and you can begin to pop champagne. Then let your business be known by the people in the area. Let them know that a new patent medicine shop is available to serve the community. If there are some things they discovered during your inspection, you don't need to be afraid, because they will just advise you on making those adjustments. And once you've made those adjustments, there's no problem. You are good to go. So in summary, it is as simple as this. Starting your patent medicine shop is just that simple. All you need to do is be sure you are ready to start the business. You register with CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission. Secure a good location for your business that meets the specifications and that is within the areas acceptable for siting of a patent medicine shop. Then you apply to PCN, telling them your intention to start a patent medicine shop. And then you set up your shop, beautify it, and stock it. And then after that, you apply for inspection again and obtain the license and approval of your premises. And then you continue running your business. Also, it's important to remember that you need to renew your license annually. It is an annual license. And there are penalties for not renewing your license early. And once you have obtained your license, you should make it visible within the shop. You should put it, place it conspicuously where it is visible to anyone who comes into the shop. It is a crime for you to be running your business without a license from the Pharmacist Council of Nigeria. So, the business of selling medicines, retailing drugs or dispensing medicines to people is very lucrative. And for you to remain in business, you also must, in fact, if you're not ready to follow the rules and the regulations, it's better to find a different kind of business. But if you must do drug retail, either as a pharmacy or as a patent medicine store, it is important for you to note that you must follow the rules and you must have good reputation within the community. People must know you as somebody who does clean business, who does not break the rules. You see, it's possible for you to be doing this business, breaking the rules, doing the wrong things, and you will actually have a lot of persons patronizing you, and you'll be making a lot of money thinking that, everything is fine. But one day, those same people whom you think are your customers are the same ones that could put you into trouble. So it is important for you to know that people should know you as a person who works by the rules. Let them know that the money is not everything. Money is not all you are after. You want to give them good service. You want to give them, and then when people have issues that are beyond what your license allows, then refer them to the appropriate place. So if somebody has an issue that is not covered by your license as a patent medicine shop to handle, even if you are in the capacity to handle that issue, please refer them to the appropriate place. So it is expected that you would not be, even though you're a doctor or you're a nurse, or you have some other skills you have learned, even if you have the ability to do those things, they are not designed to be done in a shop. So refer them to a place where, to the hospital, so that they can have those things done for them within a hospital setting. So it's advisable that you keep to these rules. So as you work by rendering good service to the community, you will as well be making profit for yourself, and you'll be doing the community so much good. So this is all about starting a patent medicine shop or being a patent medicine vendor. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please let others know about it and subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be bringing you more information, more videos on drug retail business. So till I see you then, continue to stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.